Hey there, Justplanepyro here, and here we are at a new park location, testing out a new model airplane. As you may have seen in the previous video, I have gotten the E-Flite UMX Pitts S-1S. It's a very beastly little plane. I've already flown it a few times, and here it is alongside my 850mm Pitts, which is the daddy, and this is the son. Pitts planes. I just like the detail on both of them, especially this one. I like how this is actually painted with the white stripes versus the stickers on the big one. But yeah, this thing handles very similarly to the big one. Right now I already have a 3S 300 milliamp battery in the hatch. It's got I got tape wrapped around it with the sticky side up, because the Velcro that was originally in there for the battery came out, and I don't know what happened to it, so I found a better method that seems to work. When I made in this plane, I did notice that this plane is, like I said, pretty fragile, because, you know, it's a micro, so got to be careful with it. These struts will break at the slightest bend. I had to replace, I believe it was this one. Yeah, this one I had to replace. I gotta focus on, see. I had to scrape all the old one off and make sure it's clean enough, and managed to glue it in there, and now it's good to go. And I also kind of scraped, when I was digging all the old foam out, I kind of punctured through the wing and I filled it back in. So it's a little bumpy, but other than that, the repair seems to be holding on pretty well. I already flown it a couple times with the repair on it. It still flies like a beast, as you'll see in this video. And I just like how conveniently sized this thing is. Look at this. more than half the size of the big Pitts here. So yep, pretty cool. Like I could do the same aerobatics in a smaller package. So I gotta fly this anywhere. We're at a new park today because our other park was too crowded. A little bit breezy today, but will that deter the Pittses? Nope, it won't. So got a nice little runway here of gravel, and take a look, see how all this thing flies. All right, getting ready for the control surfaces. Got a bit of a tailwind, so adjust my focus here. All right, and I'll hold it, give it to my cameraman. And I'm about to get ready for a takeoff. Make sure you're ready.
I'm ready.
All right, stand aside. I'm about to get ready. Watch this thing take off like a rocket. Look at that. Just like the big one. With that 3S power setup. I've never flown the 2S version of this back in the old days. But man, that makes a big difference with that 3S battery. It flies like a rocket. You can do almost any kind of maneuver with this thing, just like the big one. Keep it in a nice defined area. You can fly this in your backyard if you like. If you have a big enough backyard.
Well, it's small enough to.
Yeah. Even in your front yard. Definitely more nimble than the big one.
Oh, you hit 2 minutes now.
And with the AS3X stabilization, even on a slight breezy day, flies pretty good.
Yeah.
Although a gust of wind will still toss around like a basic Kleenex. A bit of inverted. A little quick there, Mike. Sorry.
Yeah.
Try to keep it as good as possible for the camera.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is pretty zippy for its size. Just like that UMX F27 I filmed a while
Yeah,
back.
it's like a little bee here we're flying.
Mm-hmm. See, I'm more confident doing crazy stuff with this one than with the big one.
Yeah.
So much fun. Not sure if it's worth 160 bucks. That's kind of skeptical, but it's pretty high performance-y for its size.
Yeah.
All right, getting ready to land it.
Okay.
I gotta do a go around. Got a gust of wind, almost bounced me off. It's gusting up, of course, when I'm about to land. I gotta do another go around. A lot of crosswind. Alright, this should be it. A little bouncy. Freaking wind. But hey, now it's the UMX S-1S. From E-Flite and Horizon Hobby. One hell of a little flyer, that's for sure. I actually kind of like it better than the bigger one. But yeah. Pick one up at your local hobby shop today if you like. It's a hell of a lot of fun if you're an experienced pilot and love the pits.